Welcome to the CHarron Zone. I am coming to you from Panama City Beach. Never really been here, but we are in the middle of Hurricane Ian. And if you're watching on YouTube or on video anywhere, you can see the amazingly beautiful beach behind me. But let me tell you, the rest of Florida is going through a whole lot. And so the story behind our evacuation is we're in Clearwater Beach, and we rent a house right across the street from the beach. And this house is not only it's relatively old, it's a big, nice house, but it was built in the 80s, but it's up on stilts and it's made of wood. So the house is not going to withstand high winds for sure. And of course, we're across the street from the beach, so the storm surge, we were getting reports of up to 15 feet storm surge. But so we yesterday and the day before, we packed up like basically everything that we didn't want destroyed. We packed up in the car, and the rest of it we packed up and put in storage because we do not know if we're ever going to be able to go back to the house and get our things and all of our like mementos, all of our photos, pictures, a lot of my equipment, my studio, like all of that stuff. If the windows blow out or something happens with the roof or just the whole structure, it's all gone. And we won't be able to get back in and get our stuff. So we decided to evacuate yesterday morning. We originally had a hotel booked in Miami Beach, and then we noticed that the storm was heading a little more east than we thought. We thought it was going to directly come right up through, Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa. Then it started going more east, and we noticed reports that it was raining really hard in Miami and all of South Florida. So we're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? So then we're like, okay, and this is all at like 5 in the morning. We had planned on leaving at 5:30. So we're like kind of freaking out. And then we're like, let's go to Melbourne. And my car is a 2005 Honda Element, 275,000 miles. And we're having a lot of problems with it. We've been this past weekend, we went looking for cars because we have to replace it. We've been renting cars to go to do shows on the other coast because the car is just so unreliable. We've been having so many issues with it. So we're like, we can't get stuck in the middle of this hurricane driving to Melbourne or driving to Miami Beach or driving to anywhere, driving to St. Augustine, wherever. So really didn't know what to do. And then I thought, let's go north and then west and get away from the storm and just pray that the car makes it, So that's exactly what we did. And we just drove like right through the Panhandle, went through Apalachicola. We're like, where should we go? Where should we end up? So I just looked for a hotel and found this hotel right on the beach in Panama City Beach. And we were checking the weather and everything, like, okay, looks like it's the hurricane, the storm, so to speak, the rain and everything isn't going to affect us out this far west on the Panhandle. So, whew, man, it was very stressful yesterday. Like I said, starting at 5 in the morning, and then getting out of there and finally getting up here. And, the car is just making all these crazy noises. And, but we made it. We made it. And it's really beautiful here. We went in the water last night, jumped in the ocean or Gulf or whatever you want to call it. But we're just thankful that we got out, and now we're just obviously praying for everybody in Florida. And Smidge's mom lives in Almirada, right on the beach, and she just sent us video from there, and it's getting hammered. All of our friends in Key West, they're getting hammered. There's tornadoes in Miami. There's tornadoes in Delray Beach. I mean, and that's all the way down there. So I've been texting with all my friends from like Sarasota and that area. And apparently it's going to be either a category 4 or 5. So that's going to be nasty. It's going to be unbelievably nasty. And the fact that it shifted is going to be tough because, we were preparing because we thought we were going to get a direct hit. So we prepared and, of course, evacuated. Hopefully, everybody in that's south of Tampa where it is going to hit land directly, hopefully they've all taken precautions too, because this stuff is serious, man. That's, ever since I moved to Florida many, many years ago, that's always been my thing is, listen, not that I'm a hurricane expert, but I do know I've been through some storms where we've lost power. Here's what you don't want to deal with. You do not want to deal with being in 95-degree weather for a week and a half after the storm. That's the really big issue with no power, no AC. Sometimes you won't have running water. I mean, that is freaking absolutely miserable. So that's why my plan has always been to get out, take a little, mini vacation. This is not, up until we got here, this has not felt like a vacation, but now if it's nice and we're very glad that we're out of the way. But hurricanes are no joke. And as you can see with this one, you could think you could be watching all these news reports and be like, yeah, man, I got it made. I'm in Sarasota and the hurricane is going to Tampa, and you just take it easy and you're like, no big deal, no big deal. And then all of a sudden you wake up in the morning and it's a big freaking deal. And these things are unbelievably powerful. Like, I've been getting videos from of the tornadoes that are like all in like South Florida and everything, and it's crazy. So just everybody, of course, obviously be careful, get somewhere safe, leave your house. Your shit is not as important as your life or your family's life. I mean, I know a lot of people that want to stay with their house and, I want to stay with it, or I want to be able to, don't want to have to, be away from the house. I want to get back in as quickly as possible. But, your freaking TV is not as important as your daughter's life or your wife or yourself. So that's my speech. On the rest of the life going on, let's see. Whew. We've been super busy. The agency, of course, it keeps just growing and growing. We're working with a lot of cities now. I already started booking some small acts into the city of Lake Mary. Shout out to Lake Mary and everybody there. That's basically in Orlando. And I'm also going to be working with the city of Longwood, which is right next to Lake Mary in Orlando. And I have a couple of other cities that I don't want to announce, but they've reached out to me. And we are going to be working with two of my favorite cities, actually. Big cities in Florida. Working with their, booking their special events and everything. So super exciting. We had a great show at Margaritaville. It's great to be back there. Do me a favor, if you're watching this or listening to this, please subscribe and like and comment. Please do me that favor. It means everything to me. I mean, these channels are extremely important to me, and the more you comment, the more you, of course, like the videos, and make sure that you subscribe and watch them. The more you watch them, you're doing me a favor by just doing that is supporting the channels. Also, if you want to go further and you really, appreciate my music career and my acting career and the agency, then you can go to the Patreon page and become a VIP fan club member. That's at patreon.com/Tim CHarron. That is super appreciated. And I do a lot of special stuff just for the VIP fan club. So love you guys, and if you want to join, please do. It helps a lot. But coming up, super excited because we are performing on October 15th. Oh, real quick, also, so October 13th and 14th, my acting career, I am shooting a TV series for Nat Geo, the channel, National Geographic, right? I believe that's Nat Geo, National Geographic. I'll be shooting 2 days for a role on Nat Geo, so everybody can watch it on TV. That'll be very exciting. And I'm shooting that in Tampa and Clearwater. And then on October 15th, we are going to shoot video, a video live in concert, and celebrate my buddy and bass player's birthday, Joey Ojeda. Everybody loves Joey. So that is going to be at Booney's Wild West Saloon, and just the name itself makes me want to perform there and hang out with everybody. This is going to be a cool show because we don't play many bars, and this is more like a bar/club concert venue. So what's exciting is we can, like, we're inviting of course, inviting our friends and fans and everything, and we'll have family there for Joey's birthday. But this one is cool because we can actually hang out with everybody, right? So it's going to be, an all-night event at Booney's Wild West Saloon in Loxahatchee, Florida, which is basically West Palm Beach. It's out in horse country. I have good friends that live there that I went to University of Miami with, that I played rugby with at the University of Miami. So we go to Loxahatchee every once in a while and stay there. It's a beautiful area, all the way west of West Palm Beach, October 15th. So let me know if you can make it. Yeah, it's going to be super fun, like I said, and we're gonna be shooting video and celebrating Joey's birthday, and of course rocking out country rock with a twist of lime. It's going to be a slam dunk. I cannot wait. I'm super excited for this place because it just sounds so cool. Booney's Wild West Saloon. I mean, it sounds like an old school roadhouse. It just sounds awesome. So I can't wait to see everybody and hang out with everybody there. And then we are back at one of our favorite venues in the whole world, which is Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville on October 19th. October 19th, we're back in Hollywood Beach at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, right on the big beach band stage. So that's what's coming up. And again, send me a message. Let me know if you have any questions and comments, and make sure you subscribe and like and everything, and watch all of these. Share them. They're very easy to share on social media. It means everything to me. So thank you guys very much. Everybody, please go out of your way to be as safe as possible with these storms. I mean, I don't want to preach. Like I said, I'm not a hurricane expert, but I just care about people, and I want everybody to be safe. And then, if you do all this stuff and then it just passes, just be happy that it passed and that you're all safe. And that's it. That's all you can ask for. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Peace. TimCharron.com.